Is everyone equally responsible for and will be equally affected by climate change?
Whilst everyone contributes to climate change in some way through their individual choices like consumption and travel, it is the powerful and wealthy states and corporations that are responsible for the vast majority of greenhouse gas emissions. The fossil fuel industry has known about the harmful consequences of its actions for over 60 decades, and yet the various corporate and state actors have continued to extract fossil fuels and fund climate change denialism, all in pursuit of profit. Climate change will affect the whole world, but because the world we live in is unequal, the way that impact is experienced, the consequences it has, and how able states and communities are to mitigate them varies a lot. Communities and regions that are already vulnerable, often due to historical and contemporary global political and economic decisions, will be affected the most and the worst.
We are neither equally responsible for the environmental crisis we face, nor are we all in the same boat facing this existential crisis together. Research clearly demonstrates that the richest nations and the richest individuals on the planet are largely responsible. For example, the global north, which is responsible for 92% of all excess global carbon dioxide emissions. Between 1990 and 2015, the richest 10% of the world's population was responsible for around 52% of global carbon dioxide emissions. Research also shows that the poorer the communities, the more vulnerable they are to climate change. One estimate suggests that 90% of the costs and 98% of the deaths associated with climate breakdown are faced by people in the global south. Environmental justice and social injustices are deeply connected and intertwined. They must become part of the same conversation.